Following the U.S. Federal Open Market Committee's decision to raise the interest rate, Bitcoin prices dropped from just under $28,000 to below $27,000. Traders took profits on a 20% gain over the past 7 days. Traders of Bitcoin tracked futures saw over $150 million in losses, with other major tokens such as XRP falling 8%. Bitcoin prices have since recovered. However, some remain optimistic about the asset's strength in the medium term due to a potential money injection into U.S. capital markets. The $27,000 resistance zone for Bitcoin remains a key level to watch. A break above $28,500 could have a dam-breaking effect and quickly take the price to $30,000, while a break below $27,500 would negate the bullish technical signal and open the way for a deeper correction. This article provides insight on the reaction of the cryptocurrency market following the Federal Open Market Committee's quarter-point interest rate raise. Bitcoin slid under $27,000 immediately after the FOMC, but traders of Bitcoin tracked futures took on over $150 million in losses amid the volatility. Ether slid under $1,600 and other major tokens, such as XRP, fell 8%. Bitcoin prices have since recovered, and some remain optimistic about the asset's strength in the medium term stemming from a potential money injection into U.S. capital markets. It is important to note that a break above $28,500 could have a dam-breaking effect, while a break below $27,500 would negate the bullish technical signal and open the way for a deeper correction. BitKeep, a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange, announced an investment of $30 million into the multi-chain wallet BitKeep at a $300 million valuation. This will give BitKeep access to BitKeep's technology and security capabilities, helping to improve the stability and security of its services. BitKeep is a popular self-custody wallet with 8 million users and supports over 250,000 cryptocurrencies across 80 blockchains. In May 2022, BitKeep raised $15 million at a $100 million valuation, with Dragonfly Capital leading the investment. This article reports on a new investment deal between the cryptocurrency derivatives exchange BitKeep and the multi-chain wallet BitKeep. The deal will provide BitKeep with access to BitKeep's technology and security capabilities, helping to improve the stability and security of its services. This is especially important for a wallet like BitKeep, which supports a wide range of digital assets across 80 blockchains. Furthermore, BitKeep has already raised $15 million at a $100 million valuation, with Dragonfly Capital leading the investment. This is a strong sign of confidence in the wallet's future and shows that the investment from BitKeep is likely to be a wise one. Ripple has seen a recent uptick in activity. The number of transactions on XRPL surpassed 2 million for the first time in over a year, and XRP's volume reached its highest level in over 4 months. Additionally, the price of XRP rose by 25.73% and the asset is now in a solid bull trend. XRP's utility has been expanded through features such as NFT capability, cryptocurrency and fiat currency exchange, decentralized apps, and smart contracts. All of these features indicate that XRP has potential for further growth. This article provided an in-depth analysis of the Ripple XRPL ecosystem, the features that have been developed to give XRP more utility, and the recent activity on the XRPL. It reported that the number of transactions processed on the ledger had surpassed 2 million for the first time in over a year, and that due to the approval of its EVM testnet, XRP's potential has been expanded. The article also discussed the volume and active address analytics on sentiment, and the price of XRP, which rose by 25.73% on a daily timeframe. Additionally, it highlighted that the 30-day market value to realized value ratio indicated that the asset was overvalued. This article provides an informative overview of the current status of Ripple XRPL, and its potential implications for the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's impressive 60% year-to-date surge may be just the beginning of its upward journey. Miner revenues from transaction fees are increasing. The 2-year Z-score for miner revenue from fees, an indicator used to identify periods of high and low transaction fees, has turned positive for the first time since mid-2021. This suggests increased network demand. This is typically seen near transition points towards a more constructive market and is bolstered by a new demand from ordinals and inscriptions. Total miner revenues have spiked to their highest level since June 2022. The 7-day average of the daily transaction count on the Bitcoin network has increased by 28% this year. The most important point here is that miner revenues from transaction fees are increasing. This is a sign of increased network demand and could potentially lead to a more constructive market. This article discusses the recent increase in Bitcoin miner revenue from transaction fees, which has been attributed to the launch of the Ordinals protocol and the resulting rise in network activity. The 2-year Z-score for miner revenue from fees has turned positive for the first time since mid-2021, suggesting increased demand for block space. This has historically coincided with the beginning of major bull runs, and miners are said to be key beneficiaries of the influx. The 7-day average of the daily transaction count has increased by 28% this year, reaching a 2-year high of over 333,000, and miner revenue has lifted to the highest level since June 2022. These factors suggest that Bitcoin's 60% year-to-date surge may be only the first milestone in its upward journey.